Welcome, Chef Brigham Cook, aka Chef Cookie, to the kids. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm super excited.
Yeah, you are a chef to watch, and there's quite a few really cool things that you're doing that I think people are going to be interested in. So I just want to jump right in. And the first thing I want to talk about is the Children's Disability Program that you've been working on. Can you please just tell us what that is all about?
I certainly can. We're really trying to acquisition enough funding to develop a children's school where roots to table education come together with culinary arts for children with disabilities. And so a few years ago, I developed an ECE, early childhood education program.
Mhm.
And we loved working with the kids, but there were so many children that have disabilities that can't really do as much. And we were like, oh, we want to develop this. So I sat down with a great group of people and we learned that disability children especially function high in gardens and in culinary and using their hands, and that they actually grow their skills and develop really well with these things in their lives. And so we now are in the process of trying to develop a school where we can teach disability children culinary arts in Northwest Arkansas. And we have a couple different locations, but at this point, like I said, we just need to increase a little bit of the funding on that to really develop it. And it's so great to be able to like just work with the kids and see them get excited and see
Mhm.
them just have that big excitement and that big joy when they accomplish something or when they're able to do something. I love
Oh
it.
yeah, I was gonna say it probably just boosts their confidence so much, which it must be awesome to see. That sounds like
Yeah.
such a great program. Very
Yeah,
cool.
it is. It's great. It really builds their cognitive skills and their motor skills, their physical skills. It really just helps develop uh, a a better ability for them to really do other skills as well.
Right,
We
right.
love it.
So you are in Arkansas now, and I wanted to talk about where you were before then. You were out in California, right?
I did. I spent a little bit of time in Berkeley, UC, over at the Edible Schoolyard, and I got some ideas on development for early childhood education. There wasn't really a program for that, and all of everything I try to do as a chef is to educate on nutrition and then implement or creativity. And so I think the biggest thing with kids is being able to learn how to do that. So I went to Alice's Waters Edible Schoolyard and got some great information that I was able to then use and process and put into. We have a program at the Helen Walton Children's Enrichment Center in Bentonville, Arkansas, where we teach culinary arts to young children, and that's been a fun program. All kinds of different like things that the kids get to do there that they normally wouldn't get to do. And we're developing these type of programs throughout Northwest Arkansas, really just trying to help kids get into the kitchen and get into the garden.
Cool. I love that you're bringing some of that edible classroom stuff like further into the country, like not just on the West Coast, like showing that you can do it. I have seen Alice Waters speak before, and I was too nervous to go up to her. Sometimes I don't really like to go up to celebrities, you know what I mean? But
Yeah, I
it
wouldn't
was,
wouldn't either. Yeah.
it was awesome to see her because she's so uncompromising. The thing about her is that like she's off-putting sometimes to a lot of people because she's so just like, and it's like we really need people like that are like, no, this is the right way, this is how we should be doing it. So it's like it's amazing to have somebody that, she's really a living legend, I think, for
Yeah,
sure.
she is, and her daughter's doing a lot. It's great to be inspired by them and to be able to like they've opened up over 300, 400 different schools doing just culinary education and gardening education roots to table,
Oh,
and it's a great opportunity here in Arkansas that we have to we have to really tackle that obesity and tackle those things that are trying in our state, and we can do that through great food and great programs. And I think
yeah.
that's the biggest goal that we have is to really just develop these programs and knock it out of the park for kids.
And kind of the intersection of healthcare and dining and gardening, it's like you're kind of in a very good place that you can address wellness in a really unique way that only chefs can do, which is very cool. Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
And so you are actually currently you're in Greenville, South Carolina, which That's like one of the like hottest food towns. Like I need to get
Yeah.
down there. I mean, it's just like really blowing up right now. So you are opening a new program there, right? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I am. I'm working with Compass Group, and we are helping reestablish Falling Hospital. That we're trying to, and it's been an honor really to work with some of these great chefs. Our senior chef on the project, Fred Sugarly, he's done a fantastic job seeing the implementation of cleanliness and of production and of time, and really bringing fresh vegetables that they hadn't seen before, fresh fruits, really opening up the nutritional value in the foods at the hospital. And I love working for Compass and being able to grow with them and see that impact just from the short amount of time that I've been here, really with the patient feedback. And there are so many opportunities I think that we get. And it's just great, like I said, to work for Compass as a chef in the hospital area, because you get to see that growth in nutrition. And
Right.
and so I'm really excited, like I said, to be out here, to be impacting this area in that way.
Very cool, definitely. And have you had a chance to try any of the dining scene while you're there? I'm sure you're busy doing work, but
I am busy doing work. I did go to Sean Brock's former restaurant, Husk. That was kind of cool.
oh yeah.
And I did travel downtown to a few little nooks and crannies. But I have this weekend. I plan on getting out a little more and really trying the cuisine. So
Do it. Yeah, yeah. I have been to the Husk in Charleston, and that's definitely has been like one of my, top memories of eating. And it's my daughter's favorite restaurant, and she's a picky eater. So it's like if only we could just go to Husk every day, like no problem.
And I love
Like
it. Like I said, just being able to have, he's doing a great job with bringing that fresh vegetable, the homegrown,
Mhm.
organic, just wonderful food to people's lives and making us so much more healthier, and really the amazing taste and flavor that you can only get with those kind of products. And I just, like I said, this is my goal to continue that in Northwest Arkansas and throughout the U.S. eventually, hopefully.
Yeah, so true, so true. And getting back on kind of a culinary topic, back in Arkansas at your location, you're doing an Asian and Pacific Islander heritage thing. So I wondered if you could tell us a little bit about a few of the dishes there, because that sounds really interesting.
I certainly can. So this month, as you know, is Asian American and Pacific Island Month, Heritage Month. And so I have some employees that are from different areas. Daisy Fuentes and Zarlene Fuentes, they're from Japan originally. And so we were able to actually have the hospital try their food, and the guests here and the kids, and get to experience things that people may have not tried. And so they were able to bring some of that heritage into the hospital. And so we did some Japanese curry that was delicious. We have, I cannot exactly say the word, but it's a delicious pastry
Uh,
that is from a fish. They basically have a mold of a fish,
oh
and
yeah,
it's like sweet inside.
I've
It's a
seen
mushroom
those.
sweetness. So good.
Yeah.
And we're just like really excited for that. We have another great guy. He's a veteran. His name's Kyle Anderson. He went to Korea for 4 years and was able to like try the food, and it's like something that he really enjoys. And so he was able to bring some of that great Korean Mongolian beef and flavor for our guests for this. I think we're doing it all month long. So we have different stage days where they get to try different menus and from these areas, and really embrace their heritage and enjoy it as a company
Yeah.
and as a whole community. Have that
Yeah, that it is
synergy
really
together.
cool to see kind of the different cultures that play into that, because
Yeah,
there's and I love that tropical element. I love all the tropical fruits and kind of the
yeah,
bright flavors there. So
yeah.
that sounds amazing. You'll have to definitely send us some pictures of that
I will
after that comes
totally
out.
do that. It's amazing. We did a luau one too, which was really cool with the different fruits and vegetables, and just it was loved it. We had some poke bowls going on, so
Oh,
it's
yeah.
been a wonderful opportunity for people that may not get to experience that in Northwest Arkansas, experience that heritage, and really understand where they come from with their food.
For sure. And I mean, it just really seems like you're bringing like so many ideas and a whole bunch of energy into where you're at, which I think is awesome. And as a result of that, you are getting an award this year. You are going to be, what is it? It's Proprietor of the Year, and it's something
I
Arkansas based.
Yes, Kind of. I haven't gotten it, but I've been nominated, and I think, like I said, it's not me. It's the program. It's the kids. I don't really want to take credit for it, but the Arkansas Food Hall of Fame nominated me for the Proprietor of the Year.
Nice.
So I'm doing it with Matthew McClary, and there's a few other great chefs in the area. Like I said, and they're just to be mentioned, I feel an honor. And we'll see what happens with it. But like I said, it's been a great honor to just even mention to do that. And I'm just grateful that I'm able to bring some of the culture from around the world into our part of the world, and just really sharing that culture and that heritage, and the awareness and education of nutrition, and the impact that it has in our lives.
Totally. And it's great that you're making those kind of culinary connections in your community as you go. Very cool. Well, I could talk to you all day, but I think we're about at time. And I am going to come back to you many times with questions. And we literally do watch the Chefs to Watch. We want to keep up with you and see what you've got going on. So we're going to check in with you periodically throughout the year. But thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us today.
No problem. Well, I really appreciate it. And I've had a great time. And I love the opportunity. Thanks so much.